2, 1. Would like for our guest to introduce himself.
It's your boy Olerato Manadi, the newest member of the TheUncleClub, Mr. 16 himself, into fashion, into many things. You can find me on IG. My handle is like 0lerato_. That's me.
Yes, sir.
It's a new year plus, I just wanted to know how's everyone, because personally I've had multiple fluctuation points, So, today I woke up well, I was actually speaking to my woman there and this is a degree. This is a degree that makes my day well, So I just wanted to know how's it, how is it?
And you never have actually asked that.
How's everyone?
Ladies first.
Yo, ish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. We understand, man.
Exactly, like.
Honestly,
Honestly, this is how I'm feeling. I can't put it into words, but then I can just. How are you feeling?
Firstly, Mosha, 2025. Yeah, and I'm feeling good, dude. I'm feeling good, I'm just grateful that I'm still alive. Like, people don't actually see that. Like, I'm still alive. It's 2025, dude. I have a loving family, supportive friends. I have so many things working on in my life to me. Stressed and depressed about my whole life, bro. And God got me, bro. So,
If anything.
yeah, that's me, bro.
I honestly, dog, Ish, dog.
Exactly.
Nah, there's some like
Not motho wa goisha, but like days are different, wabo. Days are different. Korela motho mo like today, specifically today, how are you feeling? And I'm like,
Today's just the day.
like other days, Marie. It's worse than other days, Marie. I'm not having a bad day, Marie.
what's making you specifically feel the way that you feel?
Chores.
Bonjour.
It can't be boys. Yeah, it can't be boys. Manyan. You. Otherwise, like, if there's one thing that's stressing me each and every day for the other day, it has to be my sleeping routine and chores every day.
Josie?
No, chores.
Oh, okay.
Chores.
Let's say pronunciation it's like like depressing. Otherwise, I'm good. Life is good, guys. Especially
Honestly, on my side, the only thing that's taking much of my emotional the only thing that's putting an emotional strain on me is the fact that I just came out of a relationship, so I'm dealing with that. It's like most of the time. When is just? Today's the 11th of December. No, it's not December, it's January. Fuck. Anyways.
I see this.
The relationship kind of ended on the 31st.
31st.
Officially. Like this is
when was the preseason?
The preseason was like here's understand what happened there. We decided to go on a break. I think the 13th of December. Not that kind of relationship that you guys usually have, or like, hey, December we're having a break. Nah, this one was like this break was kind of like was catering to ourselves, like my individual self and how I feel with what's going and what's happening and what it is that I feel I want. Do I want to continue in the relationship? And if I want to continue, there are questions that she wants me to answer.
Yeah, actually, Olerato, I want to ask you this. Do you believe in like breaks in relationships? If I'm in a relationship.
Personally, no. I think a break is short for a breakup.
You're halfway there.
You're halfway there. It's hard. And like going on a break, like
It's
Does
giving
it
closing
mean that-
party. Yeah, it's giving closing party.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about a break? A break, it caters to the person. We've been so much of an we. I need to be a me, and you need to allow me to be a me for that certain period of time, so that I can come back to this relationship and offer a better view, a better perspective, something that's gonna make us move forward and move forward in a healthy manner. That's my perspective when it comes to a break.
If you come back.
Yeah, that's if you come back.
Why would I introduce a break? Why would I introduce a break if I feel like you're not the person for me to introduce a break?
What if the break makes me realize, oh, like, no, actually, Zed is not the person for me?
If you realize that I'm not the person for you, that's how you feel. I have to respect that, and I'm gonna respect that because I'm somebody that is aligned with myself. Somebody that listens to themselves, somebody that journals about themselves.
So,
But Nate, usually during a break, people find themselves in other people.
Why do you?
Emphasize.
Why
What
do
do
you?
you mean?
Like-
No, what do you mean?
When a break starts, like it's close. Okay, look, we're not gonna talk for a certain time. The basics. And then, okay, you'll stop communicating, you'll stop doing whatever you were doing. But now, you've been used to being in a relationship. You've been used to talking to someone.
Yeah.
So now there's a hole inside of you that
Needs to be filled out.
needs to be filled out. So you are basically going to, explore them options.
Wait,
They don't
that's
love you and I
loneliness.
love you.
That's loneliness. You need to be aware of that. That's what journaling brings. Dude, when you journal, you get to learn about yourself. You get to learn about your fluctuations of emotions. You get to see yourself from a better perspective.
How a journal or a-
Yeah.
Wakwala, like a diary. Some kind of like a diary, but it's purposely for your emotions and your mental state. So that loneliness, when you have that kind of loneliness and when you feel it, that's when you need to become yourself. You need to allow yourself to be alone. You don't need to invite people into your space to say like, I'm claiming my loneliness onto this person. If that happens and they leave, you're gonna want to bring another person. You're gonna want to bring another person.
So basically, you are saying if I'm used to doing something, and then that something like gets broken, and I try to find an alternative, that's me being lonely.
Of course. That's you like needing to fill in that space with something that you must be grieving in that time. In a sense.
It depends on the emotional attachment.
Isn't that emotional? You were
I won't be
attached to
grieving you like that. If I really liked you, then yes, I'm going to care for you. If I didn't, bro,
Sure.
it's okay.
Well, but that's a
This boys, if like how you're this boys, what
Okay.
it's giving like I'm saying it depends on the emotional attachment, like how deep it is. If like it was not that deep, boys, I'm not going to crave our relationship. That's him.
Remember, he said, I'm in a relationship. I'm used to having somebody in my space. I'm used to talking to someone. That's what I'm explaining. That loneliness that comes with losing somebody, and then you need to bring somebody else into your space.
Yeah, on that, guys, you guys talk about it. Yeah, 16, yeah, it's okay, and you just said you do a lot of things, fashion. I also know that you're a university student. I just wanted to know, since as well you brought up daily routines. I just wanted to know how your day looks like, how a day in the life of Olarato.
It's a uni student there.
In Varsity.
Not even university, just overall.
A day in Olarato's life.
A day as him.
Okay, that is mean. It's like, it depends obviously on the classes, but I wake up early.
Okay.
And then
What time is early?
early. What time is early? For me, 8 a.m. is early.
8.
Like it depends on my classes. I can have an 8 a.m. class, but if I have like
Now
later
you and I
classes,
as a person, 8 is early.
8 is very 8.
For some people,
What time do you wake up?
Dude, 8 is very early, but yeah. So I wake up at 8 now, and if I have like a late class, I go to gym first,
Okay.
Sipinyana, get sipinyana and then come back, take a shower, go to classes, chill with my friend. I have a very close friend, chill with him, and then go to classes, and then go to like Campus Square in usually the main campus. After that, get back, probably go to play soccer. That's basically my day. Come back.
You play soccer.
You play soccer.
the boy is keeping fit, is actually exercising.
I play soccer. I go to gym and play
Weightlifting.
soccer, dude. We can't keep this intact with just chilling and eating the whole day. No.
Exactly.
So like,
Well, like which position do you play?
Center back or right back?
yes.
Defender.
I know. When you talk about it, we're not gonna defend them. Anyways, people grow, I guess.
TheUncleClub.
Computers crash.
Mm-hmm.
People die. Relationships fall apart. And I guess you changed.
Yeah, and I changed. I really changed.
What's the difference between you then and now?
Yo, me then and now, it's very simple. Then I used to be 16, now I'm Olerato.
What's the difference?
Okay, let me elaborate sharp. So back then, what used to happen, like the question is when I was still in high school,
Yeah.
I'd call myself Nicholas Nye. Nicholas Nye. Okay, so Nicholas Nye, and besides Bonai Bakane, going to school on like a daily basis. Even I say on it, you'd go even on Saturdays and Sundays. You wouldn't get time to actually find yourself. It's always about books, about physics, about maths. So I never knew. Okay, I did know that I do like clothes, but I never knew to what extent. So, cause you're always on uniform. I'm always on uniform. I never had time for clothes, never had time for soccer. I never had time for me, for gym, for me personally. Not only knowing who I am, but also my mental health. And that's what I found out as soon as I went to UJ. Yo, dude, I don't even know who I am. And it's something that I had to learn very far from home, alone, independent, no help, and it was very difficult. So yeah, I'd say as much as schools are teaching, education and all that, they should also contribute to mental health. And they don't.
So you're saying you stumbled upon self-discovery?
Yeah, I want you to shout yo. Okay, but I
We need you to tell us, since as well, you have new propensities, as a university student and daily routines, We just wanna your daily routine as
a uni student and all around in home. 16.
Okay, they now you sure. As a uni student, I already say basically what I normally do. Okay, let me say on weekends. On weekends, I tend to go out, just dress and take pictures, post it on IG. You'll see my IG. It's kind of good. But okay, as you collab, and then when I'm home, dude. Give me home my pereko.
boy.
Yeah, every single day, dog. So, at home, they own a business or what. So, I usually become an employee of that business. And I'm not complaining because I'm gaining experience that many people don't
shout
have.
out, this is the place. Yeah.
What's
the name?
Many people don't have. KP Cabins.
It's
It's a guest house.
KP Cabins.
So I gained experience that many people don't have. And especially with my course, I'm doing accounting, by the way. I haven't mentioned that. So I'm doing accounting, and it's business related course, and I was brought out in a business
family related.
So I can see, the loopholes in my family business that I've been taught back in school and suggest things. So it's kind of nice to work. I do gain experience. It's just that obviously, to chill sometimes, but but it's just mostly work and then meeting with the TheUncleClub, dude. That's me.
TUC.
Yeah.
We still need to work on that, actually. We still need to work on that.
Because there are TUC and ASCII.
Yeah, that's me whole shit. So now, I'm Espana. I go back to school, dude. So yeah,
I actually understand what it is that he's talking about, dog. Being at home, like, this is for the people that, like, they took like a two years gap year. 2 years gap year. It's like you're always at home, so you become I don't want to say a slave, but you become like, you play the role and the role becomes you. There's no
like
distinction.
it's a thing of like you playing a certain role, and then like the person who has to do that role gets relaxed, or like there's mamang now. You see, like they get too relaxed.
but
The whole day. Yo, bro, it's legit 7 a.m. Like, if I'm waking up, after more, it's giving that. But anyways, a gap year and advice. A gap year. Let me talk about my experience. I took like a 2-year gap year. The first one, I had fun.
Responsibly.
Yeah.
The second one, I didn't like it. Like it wasn't like by choice. Like it was circumstances. But then it wasn't nice. But then again, I feel like everything happens for a reason, because of like in the course of it, I found what I want to do as a person. But then
Disclosure.
The first one you must take. The second one, I tried my father go to school.
Yeah, that's when you
Now go to school. It's no longer funny. Like
I started my self-discovery journey on my second gap year.
Exactly.
So it kind of like there's this thing, you're always at home and you always, every day, 20 same way, you think about everything and you get affected by most things that normally wouldn't affect you on like when you had a schedule, when you had like I'm going to school at this time, I'm doing this at that time. So it's like now everything is focused on this one point, and you're that one point, and you need to figure out how to create vibrations, how to create the ripple effect.
Wait. Honestly, you realize a lot, like when you're like in the thoughts, like, oh, things.
What would you say, what is it that a high school student, a high school learner is missing out from university?
Please outline, the bad stuff as well as the good stuff.
the best, I'd say there's a lot of bad stuff, man.
Let's start with
Good stuff.
with good stuff. Yeah.
Good stuff. Basically, and it depends on whether you're in a varsity that's closer to your home or you're like 5 hours away. So me, who's like 5 hours away, I think the positives is that, man, it teaches you independence. It teaches you a level of independency, a level of responsibility that you're supposed to have. Like, obviously you're gonna have a certain budget. Now you're gonna have to know that, okay, now I have to buy food and all that. It's important. You won't spend your money on clothes and be like, nah, man, no, there's no food. So you learn a level of independency that if you were home you wouldn't learn. And when you now transition from university to the workspace, you're already used to that life.
Or you learn financial discipline.
Exactly. It doesn't become difficult per se. But it's one of the positives. And then the other positive is that
Enjoyment.
Freedom.
I don't wanna disclose all that, but
Okay,
man,
the bad side, negative.
And the negative side is, hey, dude, you're exposed to a lot of bad things. Like,
name 2.
Dude, drugs, bad friends. Like, there's no one who's nagging you to go and study. So you can live here, top learner, 787 and all that. Get there and then cost charge you. Like, I've seen niggas, when I see their statements and now they are academically excluded, you kind of question everything for it. Like, how did that happen? This nigga is smarter than me.
Brilliant.
But I'm still there and he's excluded. So it's happy the level of freedom can be a disadvantage. So that's the only exposure to a lot of things and freedom. That's the disadvantages.
So like, see as well, like you've just spoke about financial discipline and like how you've transitioned to be that kid who has always known I'm into clothes and everything. How do you go about like the clothes that you obviously catching like how do you go about it? How do you buy your clothes? Do you thrift or like do you go straight for the thing?
Okay.
Or China shop, China
or like the budget like for your clothes.
So this I'm a gatekeep wear bad clothes now. So I'm a gatekeep now, but in terms of finances now, I'm self-funded, dude. I'm self-funded. Sometimes as much as I talked about financial discipline, I'd rather not eat and look good. But I'm joking.
No one knows that. No one will ever know like
So the thing is, I'd like to be sponsored though. Like, I want to approach companies and I don't know where to start.
What's that specific brand that you would like to work with?
It's a very interesting question. I like to. For a startup, I like to work with the Fix, dude. Hey, the Fix.
Oh,
yeah,
and
that's actually a good story.
There's this thing. I get like you are.
I can't really say about you, Rodman vibes. Don't relate. So this.
Because I have your time and finished. Anyways.
The boy is giving the compliments, bro. G.
Flaming.
Flaming.
Okay, so back to it. Since you are all into fashion. There's this thing on TikTok, they love saying like styling and like casual. I can see styling and
style.
What's style and fashion? What's the difference?
Style and streetwear.
They show fashion. Casual and just like
styling
the casual way.
Yeah, what's the difference? What's your definition?
Of what?
What's like between like wearing casually and like styling?
It's just a fit, It's a normal fit.
You can wear it like this way or this way. You can wear like this or can wear better. It's giving that.
Okay. Is this casual you or is this you in your fit mode?
Oh no, this is casual me. This is casual me. Yeah, I didn't want. I needed him to.
How do you define like casual? That was my question.
Oh, that's your question. Okay, casual is taking anything you see and then putting it on. That's for me. That's casual. Taking a jot and a jersey, putting it on.
What would like
with flip flops? That's casual. And then a fit is like if
using the same example as Jorts, like get Jorts. How would you style Jorts?
How would I style Jorts? No, for me it really depends. Like I don't know, but me, like randomly I'll get a picture of a fit in my head. Randomly. And I will not feel good till I've gotten that.
You compile it.
Like I've compiled. Maybe I'll be walking just randomly and then in my head I see maybe a jot, Mimi wearing a jot with
okay, let me give you like
let
me give you an event. Like say we are going to arcades and like I tell you wear jorts. What are you wearing those jorts with?
Yeah, give us compiler.
An outfit for the day.
It's not like it's not like this. It's not
It's deep.
It's like
it's deep with you. If it's like that.
And man, people think I plan my fit for
prior.
No, dude, I can plan my fit the day we are going. like these events that we went to during December. Honestly, ne?
Don't lie, 16.
Honestly, my little sister would attest to this, ne? I planned my fits on the day that I went to those events. I had an idea, I just didn't wear it until the day. Exactly. And it's risky because happy you have an idea and then it doesn't work out. So now you have to,
Happens.
Yes.
This whole fashion thing with you, it seems way deeper than it seems.
How will it's deep?
Do you think maybe sometime in the future you would switch from accounting and all that and
To fashion
go
studies.
into the line along the lines of fashion and all that?
Well, I think in terms of like fashion, I can do it as a hobby, but not like something I would depend on. I'll do it. Yeah, if I go into modeling, yes, it will become a secondary. Like I would have to focus on course while doing it. I'm not gonna neglect course because now I'm in fashion.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, I do love clothes, but I'm money, Joe. and I don't think I am. And this might come controversial again. I don't think I'm attractive enough or I dress enough to be big in fashion, especially as a male, because it's a female-dominated industry. Yeah, so
like what you just said, like it's interesting, but it's offering. Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I want to say something. Your perspective on like the fashion thing being a female-dominated field. I think we as males are now given the access to be more innovative. I'd like to, and this is not something about sexuality, but I'd like to rock a skirt.
I'm one SAP Ruji.
But there's also it's Luca.
Oh,
Luca. If you check
yeah.
Luca, like that's kind of like my fashion. Like when I look into fashion, that kind of innovative mind, you know, like I saw like I could rock like 10 rings from that guy. I could rock like 10 rings from that guy, and then he rocked a skirt. It's like a long skirt.
Yeah.
And then you rock it with a
Pants,
not with
pants.
socks.
like the you watch Wednesday is always on some like double sole type of like loafers. Double sole type of loafers, and then you put something else that's like a little bit artistic. My mind when I go into fashion, I'm thinking artistic. Today's fit is inspired by literature.
Yes.
You get it.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
I wanted to view myself like as like a character.
Oh, ripping. Oh.
So I would not like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the way I would style a fit, or I would like come out today. I'm coming out as a character because I'm a writer. I write. I'm an aspiring writer, poet, and everything else. So like I come out as something on that.
In this society, especially the South African society, the black people, what do you think, or how are you gonna navigate through that people's different thoughts about you wearing a skirt as a male? Mostly in South Africa, let's be realistic.
Okay, is the mic on?
Yes.
Okay.
People will think you're gay.
I understand that.
So
Why are you?
So here's how I deal with fits. I test them out first. So usually I was telling this to my boy earlier. I said I used to rock fits that I knew this fit is just it's awful. It's awful. So it's kind of like me training myself to like be comfortable with whatever it is that I'm wearing. If I can be comfortable wearing something that's like it's awful, and then I put that kind of like confidence with something that I want to wear, and then I'd still get like criticism on that fit. My mindset is already fortified enough to be like I can rock this fit, and then people are gonna have opinions. So why should I care about people's opinions?
Yeah, exactly. You know, with me currently now, based on the facts that I've already wear and I've already presented on social media, some people think I'm gay, dude. And okay, disclosure, I'm not gay, bro.
Not
But some
homophobic
people-
too.
No, so
Yeah,
We need
No.
but, like, you know, I'm not gay. No? I'm not saying
it's okay to be gay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's
but
okay.
yeah, personal.
We support that as the Uncle Club. We
Okay.
support homosexual people.
No, your mom is a pastor.
Listen, personally, I'm not gay, man.
It goes like
That's a stereotypical mindset.
Yeah.
no,
can-
like Marie, you are for it.
Honestly, on a serious note, nah, I'm not gay. But moving forward, nah, people think because of the way I dress, the way I express myself through clothing, that I'm gay. And it's not that this funny part. It's not only straight people that think I'm gay. It's gay people that think I'm gay.
And you know what, like, and like, you know what's the word on the street? Like a gay person can see another one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. No.
Wait.
You and I.
Listen,
Guys,
man.
can we, I would bet on, like, let's
let's
I still had a question, Claire.
Mm-hmm.
And like it did like and I cancel that to begin it's like a fashion. So I heard you say for Hore, like, okay, are you passionate about fashion? Would you say like it's something you're passionate about?
Can I just say something before you answer a question? You know, like, you know, sorry. You know, you saw how he like explained how he goes about his fashion, that it's inspired by literature. You know, he's a writer. You know, how would you say you would define your inspiration in terms of, you know, your fit, you know, your sense of fashion?
Repeat that question one more time.
I feel, can I please answer it for him?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a theme. How you like you wake up feeling like, today I feel like being this person. Like
Okay.
it's a matter of waking up feeling a certain way. Today he felt like literature.
Literature.
Maria. Yeah, and I see at the end.
Okay, is that how you would put it? Definitely.
So basically, like, you're saying like you're passionate about fashion.
I am.
So since you're saying like you wouldn't choose fashion over course, this basically means you'd choose money over passion any single day.
Not money or passion.
You're choosing
as
it.
much as I'm passionate about money, I'm also passionate about my destiny and what I'm supposed to fulfill on planet Earth.
Yes.
I am passionate about doing business.
Okay.
Through my business, creating employment, helping people, changing South Africa's economy.
Oh, I was thinking you're choosing money, of which like it's given
It's
by the
not.
course
It's not
over-
money. It's what I think I'm supposed to do.
Oh, it's more about purpose.
Yeah, because if I do go into fashion and then, you know, deep down, I think I would have regrets that I think I didn't do what God put me on earth to do.
When do you think you found your purpose? I get you.
When-
you went to a science high school and then going to uni, you transitioned from being a science learner to a
Accounting.
so like
It's
when did you realize, oh, like this is my purpose, this is what I want to do?
5 minutes left.
okay. Funny enough, I realized the day I had to choose between IT and accounting, because that's the only modules courses I applied for in university. So I basically did pick a, and then I chose accounting.
Yeah.
So I didn't know I wanted to do accounting till I was down the line in accounting where, okay, it does shies me, man, but I'm trying to shy it back. But I do like it to a sense. I do like how it's making me think. Like, I don't go through places and think the same way. I always think business, that there's a like land here, you can do something.
Okay.
Yeah, like everywhere I go, even the trip I went with my family, like I was going through places where I was always thinking about business ideas, how to make money here, what can I do here.
So on the sense of imagination, do you think that you would have functioned much better in IT? Have you ever thought about like your life doing as an IT
As an IT student, I have quite a lot. I do have IT friends.
There's like there are geeks so smart when they speak. They sound smart.
on experience. No?
She likes.
Yeah, she likes.
No, I don't like geeks. No,
She likes.
I do not like I'm not saying I don't like them.
You fancy
No, I'm not saying.
Fancy them.
Yeah. You fancy something.
No, it's about
I'm not saying you
Yeah,
fancy.
it's not even a rock thing.
You fancy the way
You're
they
even
speak.
shaking.
Yeah, but
No.
Why are you shaking?
Why are you taking
You're shaking.
I think I want to let that. You feel like I said.
That's it. But I'm talking about
So, what your question was? Once again, Shishi.
you know, like, have you ever thought of your life as an IT student?
Oh, ever. I have quite a lot, and like I've pictured my life different from the life that I already have, and I do love the life that I already have. Yes, I did do mistakes in the past, actually in the past 2-3 years, which I do regret a lot, but I don't like, it's part of life. You do mistakes, you live and you learn.
We live and we learn.
So like, I'm sorry guys. You know, I just need to go back on your Instagram page and everything. You know? I really followed your pics. You know, I've been following a lot. You know, your pics are like, do you plan them out? You know, because there's a lot of sense of verisimilitude in it. You know,
Versus what?
yeah.
Versus what? No,
a sense of verisimilitude. You know, like a sense of verisimilitude and a bit of serendipity. You know, to some degree, there's pictures. Have you ever seen moments that are not planned?
Oh yeah.
Or clips, you know, I caught that out. That's something
can
that's...
you please like take? Let's go back. It's like saying to a blind person, take left when you get there. After they just told you like I lost my dog. What's serendipity? Serendipity.
Okay, no, let's just focus on it on serendipity. You know, serendipity is like, you know, like pics that are taken and found sensation in it without actually being planned.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Just
so
cut the point.
No, like it's just we're chilling and then everybody's just looking nice and then it so happens that
Someone
it's
clicks,
shoot.
yeah.
You know, that's the sense of serendipity.
yeah. The thing is now with my pictures and all that, most of them they are not planned. Like the latest one where I'm in like we went hiking like to waterfall in like Eastern Cape and all that. Right? So I wasn't really planning on taking pictures because what I normally do is take pictures when I have a fit on. Or like a proper fit on. There I was wearing to go to hike. I was planning only on taking, you know, the beauty of nature. And then just randomly while we were in like, it was like kind of like a lake, when we were about to get to the river fall.
Yeah.
You know, my auntie asked me to take a picture. I was like, take me a picture too. I want to see how this would look. Huh? So she took me a picture and then I was like, you know, I can actually post this. And it's mostly of my post. I would just dress and then go out and then while we're chilling with maybe my friend and be like, yeah, let's take pictures. And then we just take pictures. Just like that. And then there's times where I did take pictures and I didn't post them. So
Cut.
Yeah, sharp. When we cut the stuff. So since we're like you guys were at the water and stuff, almost have been for
right.
See my boy.
like being a black person and thinking of the
Maids,
words.
you know.
Maids,
We couldn't swim when we had to go to where water was.
No, I'm not saying like being scared of the water.
Also, seven no habits.
Exactly. Thank you, bruh. Now you don't want to be a black